All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. I wanted to do a political poll, but it's not really a political poll because we are going to look into kind of the attendees of Jimmy Carter's funeral. So there were a lot of politicians there to pay their respects. Jimmy Carter passed away December 29th, I believe, at the age of 100. So he lived a long life, you know. And so I wanted to do a reading about this. Actually, like I said, it's not really a political pool because we're not talking about politics here. We're talking about the players. It's giving more like real White House wives of DC energy, because, I don't know. The only one that I didn't really get any, I don't know, just the very normal energy, I would say, was Laura Bush. I would say she was probably the most normal out of the whole group. So, yeah, guys. So, Jimmy Carter, he passed away. Funerals are a time where people go to pay their final respects to those who have passed, and most do their best to behave with proper etiquette, right? To show proper respect. But funerals are also a time where you're forced to interact with others that you prefer not to, you know. So, a lot of people wanted to go honor Jimmy Carter. He's the longest living president. He passed away on the 29th of December. A long life for an honorable man who cared deeply for humanity. So many attended Carter's funeral to pay their respects, but like I said, you couldn't help but get that real White House wives of DC vibe, and the ex-presidents. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What are they talking about? Because that interaction with Trump and Obama, a lot of people are. I think they said that. I don't know what the lip readers said. Something about. I don't know. I don't know. I think people are just kind of speculating on what they're talking about. So we're gonna speculate ourselves, okay? So that's what we're gonna do here, okay? I kind of wanted to look into what was going on, but before we look into the before we look into the attendees, we're gonna get a final message for President Carter, okay? So in this reading, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull a final message. What would President Carter wanna tell everyone? What would he really wanna say? And okay, that's where we're gonna start, okay? But then we're gonna look into the people who were at his funeral. Excuse me. What might have been discussed before their media spectacle, because they're getting together, but they're not, I'm sure they were all kind of like lined up or, in a room, wait till you're called and you guys enter the room, that kind of thing. So, what was said beforehand, before they all went out, because they all kind of, I don't know, seemed like they were in their own vibe, their own mood. I don't know. So we're going to look into that. How did everybody feel about having to interact with one another? What were they thinking? And I kind of wanted to look into what were they thinking. I wanted to look into Melania and Kamala and Kamala's husband. I want to look into them because, you know, I just, those are the ones I really wanted to look into. Okay. But we're also going to look into, oh, no, I'm sorry. I had a whole list of people. I was like, I thought I had more, but yeah. Yeah, we're going to look into Bush too. What was Bush thinking? What was Bill thinking? And what was Hillary thinking? I don't know. Like, Hillary's so cold, man. I kind of feel bad for the guy. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, what were they? Okay, what were they talking about? Now, what were they feeling during this interaction? I wanted to look into Trump and Obama. What were they talking about? What made Obama laugh? What, I just want to see if we can pull what was being talked about at that moment. What made him laugh? Was he making a joke? Like, I don't know. We're just going to see if we can get anything. We might not. I don't know. So, how did they feel? Because they looked really friendly, All this Trump is a threat to democracy and, like Orange Hitler. I don't know what else they said. They said so much shit, you know. This is the biggest issue that I've always had with politics. It's like it's theatrics, Behind the scenes, you saw how Bush, when he went up to Obama, he just kind of like tapped him. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" They're friends. So it's like different wings of the same bird. Yeah. This whole back and forth and your party. I'm not saying that they don't have differences in how things should be done, but I'm not saying that. But, like I said, in the end, it's a group, it's a club, and they're all friendly. They're all friends. There's no right side, left side. It's more theatrics, and it keeps the people like the masses occupied, like fighting back and forth while they're dealing, behind the scenes. Let these people fight it out and keep them occupied. Throw them a bone every now and then. So, I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting interaction between the two. So, yeah, I wanted to look into what the interaction between Trump and Obama. Okay. So that's what I was more curious about, that one. And then Silent Shade. Melania, she had no interaction with anyone. She really didn't care. I just kind of wanted to get an idea for what was really on her mind. Because she just very stoic, no. She didn't. Yeah. It was a funeral, though, of course. And then Kamala, what was going through her mind? What was going through her head as she looked back at Obama and Trump? She looked, she was just, she looked so annoyed. I'm not even going to lie. But, she had just lost to Trump, so, it's called, hey, it's almost like this is a bad timing to die, Carter. Just so close to the election, and oh man, I think it's just, I don't know. I think Carter thinks that's funny too. It's like, whatever's my problem now. Shit, I'm gone. Oh man, but I wanted to know what was going through her mind. How does she feel sitting next to Jill Biden? Oh my God. Jill Biden. Okay, let's just jump into this, man. I'm like talking. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Alright. Final message. Jimmy Carter. Okay, is not the deck I want to use for you, Mr. Carter. Okay. We're starting off with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. It's like, look at how he has his tuxedo and he's mowing the lawn, doing the work, putting the work in. Never be too, like, above it, like, to actually do the hard work. That's something that Jimmy Carter would probably want to tell these presidents, these former presidents. Like, be humble. Okay? Eight of Pentacles. You still have to put in the work, you know? You have to rise above it, he says. Be the leaders. Even if they're out of office, he believes that you still have to, like, still rise above things and put in the work. And they're former presidents, but they're still leaders. So much is like, yeah, like, don't let your, it's like people are still watching you. It doesn't matter. You're still leaders, and much is expected of you. Keep your house in order. It's like, if you don't, okay, love your wife, love your woman. And like like I said, clean up your homes. Clean up your homes. This is what he's saying. Like, make sure that your children, like, because if you don't reprimand your children when they're young, like, look, he's running around with scissors, like, being a little fucking menace. They're gonna grow up to do, like, be little, like, fucking hooligans, like goons. Look at him. Now he's wielding a knife. So, just because you've been in this position, like, look at you all fancy with your tuxedo, you still have to do the work of a husband, of a father. You know, not just trying to paint this pretty picture for the whole world to see. You have to rise above it. Be the leaders. Be the husbands. Be the fathers that you were supposed to be. And, you know, you can't be leaders for the country and your communities if your own home is in disarray. And so I think he's probably thinking of some of these leaders' children being allowed to be little menaces and growing up to do more corrupt shit. It's like, reprimand your children when they're young. You know, you're so much is still expected of you guys, as fathers, as husbands, and as former presidents. Love your women. Love your women like your women. Love your woman. Be a good husband. That's, wow. That's what Jimmy Carter would have said. That is his final message. Okay. What might have been discussed before this media spectacle of they paraded everybody in. I say they paraded them in. But okay, let's look into that. Was there anything that went down? What was discussed beforehand? I mean, if it's just like, okay, well, this is how it's going to be. Okay. I think they were talking with, they could have been, okay, so this is what they were talking about beforehand. They were maybe talking with Carter's family. You know, this is a sad time for his family. But what they were talking about, they were just, you know, reminiscing, going like down memory lane, all the work that he did do. Something that he should have, you know, his family should be proud of. So this is what they were talking about beforehand. Yeah, like definitely talking with the family. Yeah. And how, you know, he remained very diplomatic, trying to achieve peace in the face of danger and, you know, something like just this. Dark money, man. I'm hearing dark money. Yeah, there could have been some things that his own children don't really like, didn't know the type of challenges that he had to deal with as president. You know, so many people depend on them, but working against, this is like this is a powerful enemy. You know, this is a lot of money. Like being drawn to the dove, like, you know, trying to achieve peace. He thought, like, it's almost like this dove is like, it takes this fish. He's trying to offer peace, and like it like backfired. Like, I mean, because there is a time where it's important to be diplomatic and to strive for peace, but there's times where you have to be forceful and aggressive. And I think this was one of those times that he needed to be. But he did. It's something, his strength to remain with, you know, to stand on his principles and his morals, you know, that takes strength. But I think even Jimmy Carter kind of understood that it kind of like it's almost like he felt like peace betrayed him. I thought this was the way to go. I wasn't seeing things clearly. This is something that might have bothered him. He wanted to remain diplomatic, and I think he understood there was a need to be more aggressive. Yeah. I think he would have done things different. Like, you know, with time comes wisdom, and he you know, hindsight is always 2022. So like he looks back and he's like, well, of course I would do things differently, but you know, I did, you know, want to, you know, remain strong and, you know, stand on my morals and my principles, and that's what I did. It might have not been the best decision, but you know, we all make mistakes, and you know, it does bother him. It did bother him. But okay, so let's get back. I'm sorry. So, what were they talking about, discussing beforehand? It was talking and reminiscing with Carter's family, probably with his children. Okay. All right. So, how did everyone feel? Like, what was everyone feeling having to interact with other people? What were they thinking? Let's start with Melania, okay? Melania. I'm almost getting like her mind was somewhere else. somewhere else. It's almost like this was work, you know. But her mind was somewhere else, thinking of like another death. Someone. There's a secret. What is this? Okay, hold on. Her mind was somewhere else. Okay, let's start again, Melania. What the hell? What do you know? No. Okay, Melania. Where was it? Where was your head at? Yeah, I'm getting her head was in the kind of like looking up, clouds. I like head in the clouds. She could have been really sad. She, like, I don't know. It's like there was. I'm getting. She wanted to be somewhere else. The Empress pouring water like into these cups. There could have been a group. I'm getting like an altar, you know, remembering, honoring, some kind of honoring. I mean, they were at Jimmy Carter's funeral, but with the Empress here, it's like maybe there was someone else in her life that she was thinking about, like a mother, grandmother, and, you know, an auntie, a cousin, you know, someone. Like, she wanted to be somewhere else. She wanted to be in the car, get in the car, and go somewhere else. Maybe with a group to honor this mother. Yeah, it was sad, you know. Balance, temperance, and, you know, I have to find balance, you know. For her, this was like work. Having to be at this funeral was like, it was something that was expected of her, I guess, as soon to be First Lady. I don't know if that's expected of her. I mean, Michelle Obama wasn't there. I mean, and if she has something legit that, I mean, this is her family, you know, so I get it. Like, it doesn't, you know, because I'm getting this like really like this formality, but there's an, I guess I'm wanting to say that there's really, they don't really have that though. So, you know, it puts pressure on certain people, and they're like, okay, well, it's expected of me, I should be there, and but her heart was somewhere else. Okay. I mean, like I said, like going back to how Bush greeted Obama, he like kind of smacked him, like, "What's up, fuckface?" You know, something like that. You know, they don't really have that. It's not so serious and so very formal. You know, I think like certain places, obviously they're gonna prop, you know, they're gonna behave with proper etiquette for the situation that they're in. But okay, so let's look into Kamala. What was on her mind? Okay. So, okay. I'm getting that she's thinking, like, she's angry with the Knight of Swords. She wants to she wants to go in and take off all their heads, man. Because it was supposed to be given to her and it was just out of reach, right? It was supposed to be handed to her. And it's just out of reach. She couldn't reach it. She couldn't get there. And so now everyone is ganging up on her. They're, money slowed down. I'm getting like the money's just out of reach. Money slowed down and it's out of reach. There's someone who has this, who's withholding these resources, kind of working against her. So that's what she's thinking. That's what's kind of going through her mind at this time. She's pissed off because it could have been like all these fuckers that were there. She's just like, these fucking bitches. Because she wanted to take off all their heads, man. She's like, I'm getting a lot of like anger and frustration because she felt like she was scapegoated. So that's what's going on. That's what I think is going on in her head, right? She's trying to play nice though, but she's just thinking, man, I can't wait to just get in my car and run away. I just want to go home. Trying to play nice, but like I said, she just wants to take off their heads. Oh my gosh, she is angry. She is angry. Man, she's going through this. She's like, I understand the Carters are grieving. She's like, but I'm grieving too. Like she's pissed off. Oh my God, didn't I say like she's like, damn it, Carter. She's like, why did you have to pass so close to the election, man? Because, this is really fresh for her. I think everyone else, they could they could put their differences aside and be there to support and I'm sorry. These people could put their differences aside so they could be there and to support Carter's family. But Kamala is not in the place where she can be supportive and comforting because she's grieving herself. She still feels very burnt by this election. She's there. She's like, I'll play nice if I have to play nice. I don't want to be. I just want to get in my car and get the fuck out of here. It's like, come on, Doug. Let's go. She's like, before I fucking knock these bitches out. Like, I'm telling you, she's pissed. She's like, get the fuck up out of here, man. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my God. Yeah, because she was so sure that whatever they were gonna do, whatever they were gonna build, like, she really believed that she was the one. She was gonna be chosen. Yeah, now something's out of reach for her. Like, she's pissed. Okay, so we're looking into Kamala. Let's look into her husband. The Moon. He's keeping tight-lipped. He's just like, get me out of here. It's just like, yeah, I'm just here because my wife is the vice president and she's expected to be here. But they didn't, neither one of them wanted to be there, man. They didn't. Knight of Cups. Yeah, like, he's like, man, he's like, these motherfuckers want me to kiss their ass. He's like, fuck that, I ain't kissing nobody's ass. Like, fuck out of here. Like, that's why it was so cold from their end. They're just like, Yeah, he was, I don't know, like, this is a game, like a power game, right? So, he's the husband of the vice president. So, I don't know. This is like a machismo thing that they're trying to make him feel like he's less than because you're the husband of Mrs., the Mrs. Vice President or whatever. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to. These are like petty little, like, frat boy games, man. But he's, it's almost like he's like, I ain't gonna be over here trying to, like, kiss your ass. They're trying to make him, like, feel some kind of way, like, because this is his wife. He's like, okay, so it was this tension, like, I'm not gonna bow. I'm not gonna kiss ass. He did want to be out of there. He's like, man, get me the fuck up out of here. See, he's like, in this moment. Oh, maybe when he didn't know what to expect, it was almost like he felt like really, I don't know. But then, it's almost like he was getting beamed up, like, yeah, get me out of here. Even though it was, like, cold and kind of, like, tense, it was almost like, as long as I don't have to fucking talk to these people, I'm cool. I don't know, something like that. Okay. Yeah, he didn't want a confrontation because there's like tension, man. I don't know where the tension is coming from, like with who he has this tension with, but there's like some games being played. Okay. Let's look at Bush. Let's look at Bush. George Bush. Up in the air. He's like, look. Alright. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna start with this. Alright. Let's get a different deck for Bush. Okay. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Wands. Okay. I don't know. Okay. If they were they betting? Were they betting again? No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Okay. Okay, were they betting on, like, the Six of Pentacles? Okay, the way she's holding the money. And Two of Wands. Look at how this one's looking at all these different people, different options. Who are you putting your money on, okay? Okay, I'm putting my money on this Empress, okay? This is probably something that they did in secret. And then they were watching Page of Swords. They probably were watching just like Facebook, Instagram. They were watching social media, like how public opinion is being, how, you know, what people thought of it. Okay. So, bye, bitch. Page of Wands. Yeah, they were saying that like they were losing. Five of Wands, game over. Like they were so sure that. Now we got Trump going into the White House. They were betting. Oh my God, Bush was betting. Did he put his money on Kamala? Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, but then they're like, it's like she was surrounded there as it was game over. Like, man, I don't know, maybe they lost a lot of money. What's this Four of Cups though? Like maybe hold on. I don't know. Let me see if I can get anything with this deck. If not, I might have to get a different deck. We have 0 fucks. Drinking too much, giving 0 fucks. Body shame. Low self-worth. This is about low self-worth. Like, gave 0 fucks because, you know, someone lost. Fake friends. Using charm. Someone felt like they were buttered up by a frenemy. Detective. Digging for dirt. Accusations. Unmotivated. Procrastinating. Putting things off. I don't know. Like, I'm getting that. I don't know, like, you know how everybody's been saying that, like, Kamala's been drinking a little bit too much. Drinking too much. Okay. Shit. 0 fucks. Give a fuck. She's like, I don't give a fuck. Alright, let's get a different deck. Shit, this, man, I like reading their energy, actually. They're kind of fun. They're kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. We have Copycat. She's a copycat. Who's she copying? Check yourself. There's some kind of recording. Recording. Oh my God, they have some recording of something. They have sexual protection. Fake apology, emotional intelligence, fake friends again. Tired of drama, envy. I don't know, man. What the hell? With sexual protection and recording. And with this card, I don't know. Fake friends. They have something on her. Careful. You don't want that getting out. The fuck? Bush! I forgot we were looking into Bush. Bush, what the fuck? The hell, Bush? Bush knows. I have some dirt on you, bitch. King of Swords, I have information. Not afraid to use it. I'm so zen, so fuck off. Fuck you, Bush. She's like in the back parking lot getting high. She's like, man, drinking too much. Yo, this is like dirty fucking games, man. God. Dude. Okay. Alright, Bush. Yeah, Trump's in office. Temperance. Now you're gonna have to do something you don't want to have to do. And what is that, Bush? All because Trump won. You have Queen of Wands. Okay. I'm almost getting like some this humiliation. Go out there and be confident, looking like a damn fool. I don't want to. The ex-asshole. Hey, baby. Page of Cups. You better say so. You better do what you're gonna, because like everybody's fed up with your shit. Ugh. Oh my God, this is Bush. Like I told you, they're all friends. They're all betting on me. Like, you know, like I put my money on you. I invested money in your campaign. I expected you to win, and you did not win. We are fed up with the Tower. Okay, let's look into Bill. Bill is... He's like, man, all shit's going to hell. All the fucking world's going to hell. It's time to leave. He's like, he's so ready to go, man. I'm not even gonna lie. He's like, I've been all around the world. Yeah. I don't know why I heard that. Like, he's been everywhere, man. He's like, I'm not gonna miss it. I am done. I am over it. I am ready to go. King of Wands. I'm gonna sit here and take a nap. It's like, damn. He was... Was he... Okay, hold on. We had it like this. This is how it came out. So it was not a secret that he betted... was he like rooting for Trump or something like that? Or was he rooting for someone else? Because he, like right here, if he was in on this bet, he didn't think she was gonna win. He didn't think she was gonna win. Like, I'm not keeping my money. I'm not gonna bet on that. I don't know. Or maybe he wasn't like, he didn't want to support that because like Hillary wouldn't let him. He's like, she was my competitor. You got Hillary over here being all dramatic, drinking too much too. Hey, bitch. Like, even though like her and Kamala were like, oh, we're besties. Oh, I don't know if that's really how they were acting, but they really, like, I'm getting that Hillary can stand her ass. It's like Hillary's idea that, like, for Kamala to be embarrassed, like, it's like Hillary's getting a kick out of it. And Bill sees all this shit that's going on behind the scenes. This is his wife, and he's like, oh my God. Like, actually, I think I am. I'm working on something that I'm actually gonna... This is actually good information. Okay, never mind. Anyways, Like, this is one of Bill's biggest, like, mistakes in his life, is probably marrying this woman. Oh my goodness. But honestly, like, Bill Clinton has gotten to this point where he's just like, man, the whole world is going to shit. Look at this guy's packing up his family. He's like, all right, well, everyone's doomed. Time to move on. And that's really like his mentality. He's just like, I'm getting him sitting here just falling asleep. He's like, I don't even fucking care anymore. Take me, God. I'm done. I'm over it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, he's so fucking over it. He's so fucking over it. Okay, Bill. Man. He's trying to, like, his wife, man. His wife. He's like, you know why I was always fucking around with all these hoes, huh? Because these hoes knew how to make me feel like a man. Like, Hillary is like, she'd come around and he's like, like, she has so much, like, masculine energy that it, like, no, don't get me wrong, like, all women have masculine and feminine energies, right? And it's important, and men do too. Men have masculine and feminine energies too. It's important to find a fine balance. Now, but Hillary is just like all like masculine, like hardcore, like what is that movie? I want to say it's what is it? Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. I think it's that movie where the chick, the one that's like, she's real successful and she starts dating the chef, right? And he's like, you know why you don't need a man. You are a man. Like, Hillary doesn't need a man. She is a man. Like, I'm kind of getting that energy. And that's why Bill's like, man, if I knew that I was going to marry a man, like, shit, I probably would have made a different choice. But he's like, well, I'm kind of like, I'm stuck in this situation now. Kind of, made it official. So I guess for the rest of my life, I'm just going to have to mess around with these fucking hoes. Oh my God. Yeah, he is like so fucking over it. He is so fucking over it, man. He sees all these games. He's like, man, I just want to go. Like, the way Kamala was just like, I want to go to the parking lot and smoke a joint. Bill's like, I'll join you, man. I'll join you. I didn't see shit. I did not inhale. Oh my God, these fucking people are like a bunch of, like, Kamala's like, man, you want to go for a drink, Bill? Oh my God, he's like, I don't know. He's like, what else am I gonna get out of it? Oh my God. I heard old habits die hard, man. I mean, they're bad habits. They both have bad habits, and oh no, man. I'm not saying that's what's really going on. I'm just kind of joking. Okay, we're joking, guys. We're just okay. All right, Hillary, the magician, strength. Yeah, man. Oh, okay. So, we have the magician. She's like on something too. Yeah, she's tripping. And like I said, like with strength and the way she's disciplining this man, it's that I'm getting that she's just like made men who felt really strong and confident in themselves like feel small and insignificant. Like, oh, you're not a man. And it's because she hated. Okay, we're speculating. Okay, guys, I'm not saying this is actual factual. I am not saying this is true. That that I have proof or anything. No, we're speculating. We're toying with theories and ideas and speculating. Okay, this is not okay. We need to put that out there. Now, the reason why, what I'm getting is that she is almost like she hates strong, confident men, and especially her husband. Man, he was like, when strong, confident men have power, it's there's women who will fall at their feet, right? So, and she hated this. Oh my gosh, she hated this. She hated these women who would succumb to that. So she hated like weak and like what she saw as ditzy bitches, okay? But we have two of wands, and I'm being drawn to. Now it's two males, but I'm almost getting like going back to that think like a lady or act like a lady, think like a man. Where she's like, he's like, you don't need a man, you are a man. Like, kind of getting that with her. It's like she maybe she likes women, and she's like, but she can't be herself, because she has this identity with her husband, and she's just like, and he feels stuck in that situation. He's like, well, we're both kind of stuck in this. You like women, and I like, young girls, like not young girls, but young women, and anyone who's not you. And you're like, we're stuck in the situation, and we have a child, and and we're politicians, so we kind of have this image to maintain. So I don't know, but it's been a lot of like unhappiness in this connection, man. Can feel confident being themselves. And that's really sad. Poor Bill. I feel really bad. I feel bad for both of them, actually. But I feel more bad for him. She's mean. She's cruel. She's kind of a bully to him. But I feel really bad for Bill. Damn. Okay, so we have gotten into that. Let's look into what were they talking about. Now we're looking into what Trump and Obama were discussing at this time, okay? Well, let's start with, how did these two feel about this interaction? Did they feel like, oh shit, we're kind of like next to each other, I have no choice but to, Nine of Pentacles, business as usual. Okay, what's up? Ten of Swords, or Ten of Swords. Before a painful ending, before something bad happens. He's bringing something, some kind of news, some kind of, I don't know what that is. But they're trying to avoid something. This guy looks like Trump. Look, he has a yellow hair. He's walking away like, let's find a way to avoid this attack, this disaster, whatever it is, because we got enemies. That have gotten through somehow. Okay. I'm not taking these. Okay. We're talking about Obama and Trump, and what were they discussing? Okay. So let's look at this Nine of Pentacles real quick. A situation is about to explode. We have recording, investigating, keeping something a secret. Sorry. Something is outdated. And we have promiscuous. I don't know. It's like, whatever. They're like, man, you were hoeing around on your wife. It's nothing new. Whatever. Those ways of thinking, like, oh my God, it's such a scandal that somebody's cheating. I mean, it's almost like Bill and Hillary. It's almost like business as usual. It's an agreement. Marriage is a business transaction, a business agreement. Even if they're not happy or in love, they're with each other for some kind of mutual benefit. So the fact that people are together, it's not really a big surprise when they're stepping out on one another, you know, because it's not why they got married, you know. There's an understanding between the two of them. Hey, you're going to do your thing, I'm going to do mine. Just don't get caught. And then, you know, idiots get caught. So I don't know, whatever they were talking about is like this way of being like, oh, you were messing around or you paid off your lover or whatever. This shit is outdated. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit, right? Keeping something a secret, this investigating. Something's about to explode, but there's like some kind of recording. What is that though? Bugaboo? Like with the lover, it's like we already know the tea. Or maybe it did come in reverse, so it could be something that maybe is not yet known, fulfilling a fantasy, making some bad choices. Yeah, so somebody's gonna get caught up. I don't know. With the world and being like embraced with one another, somebody could have been like on some kind of a video doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing. Or this is what, I don't know, this investigating, I don't know. They were keeping something a secret. Could have been some, I thought it was an attack, but this is about being impulsive and promiscuous, okay? Like, I let somebody who was an enemy too close, and now somebody's got something on me. Or there's a pregnancy test. Oh my God, somebody's pregnant. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who is this? What is this? Okay, we're talking about Trump and Obama. What is this? What is this? Or they could have been talking. Okay, already knowing they fucked up. Already knowing the tea, bugaboo. Yeah, a situation's about to explode. So I don't know who this is. This doesn't have to be about Obama, or this doesn't have to be about Trump. But this this is something that they were discussing, and it could have been about, you know, another person. I don't know who this is, but this is what I'm getting. Okay, remember, we're speculating. It does not mean that it's true, guys. Remember, I'm not making claims that this is factual, okay? How did they feel during this interaction? How was Trump feeling? How was Obama feeling? Okay. I think Trump didn't expect this interaction to be so, I don't know, because it looked pretty like friendly, but I don't know if he knew that it would go that way. Almost like interacting with Obama might, like, I don't know, I've said some pretty horrible things about Obama, you know, but he said some pretty awful things about me. So like, if I try to, like, you know, say hey and, you know, be friendly with him, is he gonna bite me? Is he gonna, you know? So he didn't know what to expect when it came to Obama. because like I don't know how long they were there before, you know, but they beforehand when everybody was together, they were more like talking with families and in their little cliques, you know. They're not really, I don't think he really, okay. Hold on. So this Emperor, Justice, game over. Like, is this done? Is this shit over? Is it done? Death. I'm getting this could be, with the Justice, it could be trying to destroy him. Using the judicial system. Candy shop. With candy shop. Maybe like some kind of theft that he was involved, or like fraud. Was this fraud? It's like, you know a lot of people are doing this. Why are you coming after me? So maybe that's what they were talking about, like we need to talk about this. Like, are you gonna help me out? Gonna support me in this? We have Wands. Bye, bitch. I don't know if he will, though. I don't know. Okay. Oh, he's getting involved with the wrong people. Getting caught up in the wrong, like I said, like maybe someone got too close. There's someone that they can't just, you know, get rid of. And now they're trying to do some damage control. How is, okay, so Trump's not sure how this, like, okay, well, if I interact, how is this gonna go? Is it gonna be cool? Is it gonna, you know, be aggressive, you know, towards me? Like, what's gonna happen? I don't think he understood. Now, Obama's over here with the Knight of Wands. This is, like, he was ready to, like, be really, like, stand my ground. Like, you want to say something slick, badass? Yeah, like, badass, like, King of Pentacles. Badass, the King of Pentacles. This is you, Trump. This is like how people see Trump, like, and Melania, like, he's just an old man with money, and she married him for it. That's kind of how they see it. It's a match. It's a match. It works. Then we have game over. It's game over for him if oh my god, okay, I'm getting out of this. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Okay, so how are they feeling? They were just like, whatever. They were ready. They didn't know what to expect, but they didn't know what to expect, either one of them, but they were ready for it. Okay. So, silent shade. Melania, no interaction. Her mind was somewhere else. She kind of wanted to be, her heart, in her heart, she wanted to be somewhere else. But she was there because, you know, her husband needed her. The Hermit. She just needed, I think she even needed some alone time. Can I go sit in the car? Everybody's wanting to go to their cars, and like Bill and Kamala want to go smoke a joint in the parking lot. Melania. I'm sorry. Yes, Melania. I'm sorry, Melania. She's like, I just want to be alone. Getting like self-care. Take a bath. Just sit and reminisce. Things of the past. The good times, the bad times, all the challenges. I don't know, like she's just I was thinking that she was feeling some kind of way towards people, but I don't think that's what it is. I don't even think it was shade. She was just like, man. Like I said, her mind was somewhere else. Okay, so Kamala, what was going through her mind as she was looking back at Obama and Trump, chuckling and giggling like two little schoolgirls? How does she, and how does she feel sitting next to Joe Biden? You have the Magician, the Empress, Recipe for Success. So, what was going through her mind? I think she felt like they were judging her. She was like, like, you want to say some slick? I'll stab you. I'm getting like that they were judging her because she made some bold promises to her people, whoever these people are, them, to her donors, to the American people. She was like the salesman trying to sell you something like, this is the miracle, like all your shit will, every time you wash your whites they get whiter and whiter, like I got the recipe for success. Like she was selling like this, like something like big bold dreams or promises, and she feels like like they're judging her because of that. And what's going through her mind is like, I want to stab everybody. Didn't I say earlier that she was like in this energy of like, I want to just take everyone's head off? I'm getting that again because she can't. I don't think she could really hear what they were talking about, and they weren't even talking about her. But she was, in her mind, she's thinking, I know they're judging me. I know, like, they're talking about how I made all these promises and I fell short. And she's, like, being, like, more critical of herself. Because they're, like, I don't think they didn't have her really that much on their mind. If they did, they made, like, something, again, she's really... She's really... Okay. Hold on. I got this over here. I think... Okay. Going into... Remember... Okay. What was she thinking as... What was going through her mind as Obama and Trump were talking? Like, I think she was just more concerned about, like, are they judging me? Okay. Now, going to Jill Biden. How does she feel sitting next to Jill? She was being... Okay, so... The reason why she's thinking that they're being judgmental and like, judging her and the things that she said and how she's... how she came out in this election... She's thinking they're judging her because she's being judgmental. Okay, now she's thinking about the Bidens. Okay, Hunter Biden, and this is what Carter came out saying too. Take care, clean your home, Clean your home. Because if you don't if you don't reprimand your children when they're young and put them on the correct path, they're going to grow to be like a bigger problem. Okay? And we have Queen of Swords and King of Swords. So here are the parents. These two kind of look the same. So she's almost like, it's almost like Kamala's thinking she chooses to see her son in a flat with rose-colored glasses. And Biden's so oblivious, he's busy doing something else. Oh, I got something on the grill that he's not paying attention to this kid. That's why this kid's allowed to just run around and do whatever. This is what Kamala's thinking about Jill as she's sitting next to Jill. Oh my god. Okay, let's look into Jill Biden. She's forced to sit next to Kamala. What is she feeling? What is she thinking? Devil. This bitch is the devil. Oh my god. Oh, death. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Like, I hope you get salmonella and die. It's like they hate each other. Oh my god. She does not like her. What the hell? She does not like her. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Yeah, that's her. Page of Pentacles. She sees Kamala as someone like like someone's younger, but is like immature and a troublemaker. Like, yes, I hope we get salmonella and die. Yeah, okay. This is Jill, like what Jill's feeling towards Kamala, but again, Kamala's feeling this same way. Like, she's like, let me overhear you talking about me. I'll shove this up your ass so fast. I don't know. Oh my god. These people are crazy. But they all want to play nice. They all want to play nice. Like, Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, I don't know. Look at them. Like, being this. I don't know. This is funny. This is so funny. People really don't know how these people, like, here, like, all their dirty laundry out here for everybody to see. They want everybody to see them like this, but the truth is behind the scenes, what they're really thinking, what they're really feeling is just like, it is far from. It's like, man, if I had a voodoo doll, I'd stick needles in you all fucking day. That's what these people are thinking about one another. Oh my god, they hate each other. Jill and Kamala, they really do. They really, really do. Oh my god. I didn't know it was that bad, though. Okay. Alright, let's look into... who else? I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it there. We're already gone over an hour. I've been talking so much, and I just thought this was kind of funny, and, well, I'm not gonna lie. This could be more of a celebrity read, you know, because this is like... this is like reality TV at its best, man. Seeing it play out, and kind of when you put the cards and get a better understanding of. Remember, guys, we are speculating. This is not actual factual. This is just for fun, for entertainment purposes only. Remember, guys, I am not claiming that this is what is really, going on in their heads and their minds, or what is being said. This is just what, for fun, pulling what the cards say. All right, guys, I'm just going to leave it there because I've been talking forever. But I'm not going to lie, this has been fun. Pulling on their energies, just like them being everyday people and not like policies. And, oh, that shit gives me a headache, okay? But this was a lot funner. Like, when you look into them, like, as people, as individuals, and, and not as these politicians, it's just fun to see them in that space. So I really did have a lot of fun doing this. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys, and I will see you next time.